Well, I didn't want to do staffing without dealing with this resume thing. And video was my first pass at how to get it. If I can get the candidate to talk to me on video, and I can make it short enough and succinct enough and easy enough for the customer to watch, surely it's got to be better than reading a resume and it getting stifled around people.
We have a few things that differentiate us from the competition. First of all, our heavy use of video technology in the recruiting and hiring process sets us apart from others.
This is the kind of thing where you're looking at a resume, you see a candidate that looks like he has everything you're looking for, you bring him in, you sit down at the table, and 5 minutes into the interview you realize this is not my candidate, this is not who I'm looking for, how do I politely bow out of this?
People's resumes do not, on average, reflect their skill level, or it doesn't show you their soft skills at all.
The thing that was attractive to me was the unique approach that Gentis was already using with their largest customer. The client ended up liking the process so much that they insisted that all 40 staffing firms that they were working with used the Gentis video interview process. It became the standard back then. It is still the standard today.
We take an innovative approach that most people don't do at all. Instead of just finding what's broken, which we did, which was the resume, job description, and really giving them a service that goes beyond that to kind of eliminate those steps up front.
When we're using video, we can get much more specific. Does this person have the specific knowledge you need? And now we can go to bat for you. Now we can become your advocate and say, and help companies not miss out on a really great potential employee.
You know, if I would have seen this resume come through and I did not have this video, I would have not hired this person, but just hearing the answers to their questions or explaining their experience in detail, or actually even seeing their personality come through, I think that is one of the main reasons why he hired that person versus just off of a resume.
I don't think there can be much argument that if you do something for 10,000 hours, like Malcolm Gladwell suggests, right? Like if you do something for 10,000 hours, you're gonna be better at it than almost everybody else who hasn't done it for 10,000 hours. We use our 10,000 hours, Gentis has definitely been doing it for 10,000 hours, and we provide what we've learned in those 10,000 hours to the people that we work with.
Everyone who's ever made a resume is trying to get a job. And so they're trying to cover as many bases as possible. All of the qualified people, when they get a chance to talk to the hiring manager, they get a shot. But you just threw out away the chance for them even to talk to them because a word didn't line up to some Boolean search. We put video in our process to try to get around some of that. I'd like you to hear the guy or hear the gal and not read the resume.